NOLA Jet here at NOLA Brewing Co. to try out NOLA Pizza Co. So get stuff in here. Welcome to NOLA Jet. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our New Orleans travel vlog, we will look at a rising star in the New Orleans pizza wars with our restaurant review videos of NOLA Pizza Company that has quickly become very popular for their New York style pizza. NOLA Pizza Company is located inside the NOLA Brewery of New Orleans in the Irish Channel neighborhood at 3001 Tchoupitoulas Street, which is about 10 minutes and 3 miles from the French Quarter. Tchoupitoulas Street is right next to the Mississippi River, and that is a levee wall there, so you can't see the Mississippi River from this location due to the levee wall. And you can also enjoy the NOLA Brewery beer here in addition to the pizza. So let's go ahead and head on inside here and check this place out. NOLA Pizza Company has become noted for recreating New York City water by using reverse osmosis to strip water down and then add back the correct levels of calcium, magnesium, and sodium so that the total dissolved solids and pH levels match that of New York City water, which they then use in making their pizza. The New York and other Yankee transplants living in New Orleans, along with tourists from those areas, have been giving high praise to NOLA Pizza Company for their New York-style pizza. And only a handful of New York-style pizza joints are usually mentioned as meeting the requirements that these folks crave for their New York-style pies. And if you like pizza and beer, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Well, let's take a look at the menu now. So they have it divided up into colors with reds, the number 1 cheese, number 2 mushrooms, olives, onions, number 3 sausage, sage, pecorino, number 4 pork, meatballs, peppers, vodka sauce, then the whites with number 5 ricotta, provolone, garlic, parmesan, number 6 sausage, broccoli, rabe, breadcrumbs, pecorino, number 7 mushrooms, cream, lemon, number 8, meatballs, onions, garlic, ricotta. Then we have squares with number 9, crushed tomatoes, basil. Number 10, vodka sauce, pepperoni, basil. Then we have toppings with pepperoni, sausage, meatballs, anchovy, mushrooms, olives, rabe, sweet peppers, ricotta, hot peppers, onions, garlic, and basil. Then we have salads with number 11, romaine, breadcrumbs, creamy garlic dressing, parmesan. Number 12, iceberg, romaine, maize, onions, peppers, olives, Italian dressing. Then we have heroes with number 13, crispy eggplant, pizza sauce, mozzarella. Number 14, meatballs, provolone, rabe, vodka sauce. Number 15, chicken cutlet, mushrooms, marsala sauce. Then we have sweets with tiramisu and s'mores bread pudding. And then slices are $3.50, $4, and what's available below underneath here. So they only had slices of round pies with a cheese, a pepperoni, a sausage, and a veggie. So those were the only choices we had for slices. So if you wanted one of the square pizzas, you had to order the entire pie. I decided to get 2 slices of the number 2 veggie with mushrooms, olives, and onions. And you put your order in up at the bar, and my total was $10.82 with tip for the 2 slices. So then I headed on back to the dining room, and I haven't been back here before, and they do have quite a large collection of all the medals they've won for their beer hanging up here. This is actually the first visit that I've made back to the NOLA Brewing Company since they stopped doing their free Friday tastings years ago, where you used to be able to come and drink all of their selection of beer for free. Well, you had to pay $5 for your glass. But those were fun times that they don't do anymore, unfortunately. But I haven't been to this new dining room area, and it really is nice back here. So it's a nice little space they've made to enjoy some food. So I do like this new little area they've made here. So they've got a lot of interesting stuff back here. It looks like you could get this room for an event and have some private bartending space back here, and they've got a lot of nice little art design elements along with the beer barrels. So let's dig in and see how this pizza tastes. It looks good, smells good, and hey, I'm saying this is a good tasting pizza. I'd say to my taste buds, this is far superior pizza than we had in our last episode at Pauly G's. This has way more flavor to me. I'm really enjoying all of the stuff on here a lot more. The crust is really nice. The toppings are really good. It's got a good combination of flavors, and I'm really enjoying this. The crust has a nice crunchiness to it, but it's not too hard. It's just nice and crisp. And all of the toppings on here and the sauce are in good proportions. So the pizza is definitely not too dry and it's not too moist. It's a perfect level of deliciousness, I would say. So I'm pretty happy with this slice, and everything is pretty good all over, I would say. And I don't have a whole lot of anything to even critique it on negatively. It's just overall a nice slice. I'm happy with the taste of every element of it and the texture of it. So it is a well-constructed piece of pizza. And you can see how that bread in there has got just enough little bubbling in there to make the crust rise. So they've gotten their water yeast mixture and gotten that dough to be quite nice. So this is overall quite a pleasant experience that I would definitely try again. And hey, guess what? I got 2 slices of this one, so I can do it again. Ooh, really does look pretty. I just have to say, just visually, I find it much more appealing than our Polly G's experience. And I am a much bigger fan of this slice here than the other samples I had in the last video. So I will definitely say I can understand New York pizza love in this example. I'm a little confused about the Polly G's pizza love. That one just did not click with my taste buds, but this one works perfectly well with my flavor profile preferences. So I am really happy with the definite improvement in my theory of the world, at least. So this is definitely much more to the genre of pizza that I enjoy, and it's definitely quite nice. It's got a good little bite to the crust when you dig in. You can see the bottom of it, how they've got a little char all along the bottom in certain spaces. That also adds a little extra flavor to it. So they've definitely baked this pie very well. So they've definitely done their homework and done a lot of good work into all the different elements and putting together a really good slice of pizza here. So I would definitely recommend trying this pie if you're a big fan of the New York style. It's got a lot of perfect things going on here, it seems like to me. So this is certainly an enjoyable experience, and you can add in some of the NOLA beer to go along with it and have quite an enjoyable time in here. Because hey, what could be a better place to enjoy some good pizza than inside of a beer brewery? Who doesn't want a little pizza and beer, right? So you can have a fun time, enjoy some unique NOLA brew options, and they have quite a wide selection of many unique brews that they make here. They're definitely a very super craft beer brewery. Not the biggest fan of most of the NOLA brew beers. They're overall kind of too hoppy to my taste. They do have some that are better to me, but overall they kind of get some pretty overpowering flavors sometimes. But once again, your taste is probably going to be different than my taste. You might love some of those super hoppy beers. I like the German style. It's a little less intense, a little more even most of the time. Every now and then, depending on what I'm eating, it can have a little different flavor profile depending on what kind of mood I'm in and what kind of beer I want to drink. But usually with a pizza, I want something a little more kinder and gentler on my palate instead of the super just over-the-top strong flavored beers. So I like to be able to have a little more distinctive flavor from my pizza that's not going to be interrupted by a really strong flavored beer. But now I'm on the crust, and this crust certainly is pleasurable. Now hey, I would not mind a side of marinara to dump my crust into at all. But even without that, this is still very pleasant to eat, and I definitely enjoy this experience And I've totally destroyed those slices, so destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this pizza experience. And while you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account because, hey, I work for tips and I appreciate any assistance with that. And thanks so much to everybody at the NOLA Pizza Co. for some great slices. And thanks to all of you out there for tuning in to the NOLA Gent channel, especially to my Patreons. And make sure, if you haven't yet, to like this video with a thumbs up. And make sure to share this video with any of your friends or contacts, as that also really helps me a lot. We still have plenty of other pizza places to explore in future episodes, and make sure you tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Jet channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.